Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Don't worry, we haven't really replaced Arnold. He is still here. He's not gone anywhere. He's just joining the Christmassy penguins. Because it's finally a semi-acceptable time to be talking about Christmas and decorating. Because today we're going to be talking about Advent, which starts super soon and is going to help us count down towards Christmas. For those of you who think it's way too early to be even thinking about Christmas, I am very sorry, but you're wrong. And also, if it makes you feel any better, I'm actually pre-filming these videos. I film them quite a way ahead of time to give me time to edit and do all of that fun stuff. So in my time, it's September. I would happily celebrate Christmas all year round. It's fine. So anyway, today we're talking about Advent. We're going to be talking about what Advent is, when it is, how it's celebrated in different traditions, and also some fun ideas for how we can celebrate Advent, how we can mark this season of the church's calendar. So let's start with when is Advent. It would be easy to assume that Advent goes from the 1st of December till the 24th of December, because that is when we celebrate Advent on a more secular basis. Advent calendars that you get in your shop, the chocolate variety, will count from the 1st of December to the 24th, but actually in the church calendar, Advent lasts for the 4 Sundays before Advent. So this goes from whatever Sunday is closest to the 30th of November all the way up to Christmas Eve. So it can actually start in the end of November, but it usually starts sometime end of November, beginning of December, depending on what day Christmas falls. So this year, Advent actually runs from the 29th of November up until the 24th of December. So what actually is Advent? Well, the word Advent itself actually means arrival or coming into place. And Advent is a season of the church's calendar where we remember and count down to the celebration of Christmas and Christ's first coming to earth as a baby, and also a time where we look forward to Christ's second coming when he returns. So how is Advent celebrated? In the more secular world, we see Advent celebrated mostly through Advent calendars, counting us down from generally the beginning of December up until Christmas Eve, with chocolate or whatever sweets inside. But it's a way for us to count down and look forward to Christmas. Some other things that are done in the church to mark Advent are the use of Advent wreaths, a wreath or a circle made out of evergreen greenery, so branches, leaves, all that kind of stuff, to make a circle. And then usually inside the circle you get candles, Advent candles. Different traditions use different numbers of candles and different coloured candles, but in the Church of England this often looks like a circle of 3 purple and 1 pink candles with 1 white candle in the middle. And these represent the 4 Sundays of Advent, and then the centre is for Christmas Day. So in the Church of England we also have set readings for the whole year called the lectionary. It takes us through a large chunk of the Bible over a course of 3 years. But the readings that are set specifically for Advent take us through a pattern that's the same each year. And this pattern means that on each of the 4 Sundays of Advent we focus on something different that helps us to both commemorate Jesus' first coming as a baby and also to look forward to his second coming. So on the first week of Advent we remember the patriarchs, the forefathers of our faith, and all the people, all the Christians that have come before us. So we'll often focus on people like Abraham and Isaac and Jacob from the Old Testament. But overall, this is looking back at everyone that has come before us. On the second week of Advent, we think about the prophets. We look back at the Old Testament and all the prophecies that foretold of Jesus' coming as a baby and of what his life would look like on earth. On the third Sunday of Advent, we specifically remember John the Baptist, who came just before Jesus and made a way for him to come and preach his message. And then on the 4th Sunday of Advent, the final Sunday of Advent, we remember Mary, the mother of Jesus. On each of these Sundays, as we remember these different people, these important people in the journey to Jesus' coming to earth and his second coming, we light one of our Advent candles within our Advent wreath. So that's a little bit of an introduction to Advent and some of the traditions and different ways that we celebrate and mark Advent in the church. But how about some fun and different things that you can do to celebrate Advent at home? So our first idea is to make an Advent calendar. There are so many different ways that you can do this. If you just search DIY advent calendar on Pinterest, there are endless ideas. There are so many great ideas, so just have a little browse and see what takes your fancy. The one that I made a couple of years ago was this Christmas tree advent calendar. So I just took a bunch of toilet roll tubes, painted them green and left some blank for the stem or the trunk, stuck them together in a Christmas tree shape and then hung circles within each one with the numbers 1 to 24. And then inside each tube I put some chocolates and I also put a Bible verse to read, which we'll come on to in a minute. This was a really fun and easy way to make my own advent calendar and to put whatever I wanted to inside it. So I mentioned just then that inside my advent calendar I would put a Bible reading. And this is something I started doing a couple of years ago. I put together a reading plan for the whole of December, Bible passages that would lead me through the Christmas story. So I just read a little bit each day that would help me to focus on this story and prepare for Christ's coming. You could use this as a Bible reading challenge where you just read each passage each day, or a Bible writing challenge maybe, where you write out the passage that's set for that day. This can be a really great way to help us remember what we've read. Another thing I've also made is a prayer challenge. So each day from the 1st to the 24th of December, we can have something different to focus our prayers on for that day. So I have both of these challenges ready-made for you to print out and use. You just print them out, cut them up and pop them into your advent calendar. And then throughout December you can be going through the Christmas story and praying for these really important topics. So I'll link those down in the description below for you to grab. Our third idea is to do a reverse advent calendar. This is a really great way for us to give back at this time of Advent. Christmas can be a time where we receive lots of things, but for other people, Christmas can be a really difficult time. So a reverse advent calendar is a really good way to give back, to thank God for everything that we've been given, and to be able to bless others. So basically all a reverse advent calendar is we take some kind of box, then each day of Advent we add something into our box. And then on Christmas Eve we can take our complete box and donate that to a food bank. We'll share it with all of those in need. And our fourth idea for how you can celebrate Advent this year is to join us for Advent with Arnold. So throughout the whole of December, me and Arnold are going to be posting videos twice as often. We're going to be posting a new video every Saturday like normal and every Wednesday as well. We have lots of exciting things planned, from prayer reflections to some Christmas animations as well. So we hope that you'll subscribe to this channel to see all of those videos and make sure you click the notification bell and then you'll get a notification to let you know that we've posted a new video. So we'd love to know how you guys are celebrating Advent. Are you making your own Advent calendar? Are you taking on a Bible reading challenge? You can let us know on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag AdventWithArnold, and we would love to see what you guys are up to. But we hope you found this video interesting and it's given you a bit of a background about what Advent is and also some fun ideas for what you guys could do for Advent this year. Me and Arnold create lots of videos all about prayer, about exploring the Bible and about living out your faith. And we will see you on Wednesday for a new video. Bye!